Allison Nollapelli and Ling Qian, founder of Ling Skincare, here today on our discussing our collaboration for the mask. So Allison, why don't you start first and give an introduction on Nollapelli and how you found this company?
Thank you so much, Patrick. It's really wonderful to be here. Ling, so nice to chat with you today. Thank you. So again, I'm Allison Howard. I'm the founder and CEO of Nollapelli. And I started this business a few years ago as I was really a frustrated consumer. I was tired of waking up in the morning and looking in the mirror and feeling like one side of my face looked sort of smashed and slept on. My background is in chemical engineering. And so I wanted to understand more about what happens to our body while we sleep. And on the other hand, the properties of these fabrics that we're spending hopefully a third of our day in close contact with. And what I learned is that your body gives off moisture and cotton loves moisture. Many of us sleep on cotton bedding, which is a lovely fabric, but cotton is going to absorb that moisture from our body and hold on to it. And that creates a surface that sticks to your skin and pulls on it. It messes with your hair and it can even disrupt your sleep. And so really, as a frustrated consumer, none of that sounded very appealing to me. And I wasn't finding another bedding fabric on the market that I thought was really designed with our skincare needs in mind. So ultimately came up with the fabric at Nollapelli, which is a unique combination of natural and synthetic yarns and a special construction that's truly designed to work with your skin, your hair, and your body while you sleep.
Wow. You know, I do receive one of your pillow for the long wrinkle one. You know, Patrick gave it to me, and I
Pillowcase.
find it. Yes.
Yeah.
My light. Okay, hold on a second.
I'm gonna. Yeah, so this is our fabric that we make pillowcases out of, and also bedding. It's engineered to stay dry and cool, so your skin will slide across it. So it's healthier for your skin than cotton, and it's less slippery than silk. So I know that some folks who want to take care of their skin and their hair while they sleep, they'll sleep on a silk pillowcase. For me, silk is lovely, but it's very cold and very slippery and also very high maintenance. So I wanted a fabric that certainly kept me cool and dry, and so my skin would slide across it, but was also very low maintenance and easy to take care of. I'm a busy working mother, so I want to be able to wash it and dry it and put it right back on the bed. And so, you know, all of that is really what came together to form Nollapelli.
Allison, so can you discuss more of the special fabric behind your mask and your linens?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, on the market today, we've got, you know, 100% natural fabrics like cotton and linen and bamboo. But at the end of the day, any of those fabrics are going to hold on to moisture, so they'll stick to your skin and pull on it. On the other end of the spectrum, today we have these things called moisture wicking fabrics. Maybe we wear them when we go to work out, but they do just what their name implies. They wick moisture. And as you both know, the goal, if you want to take care of your skin, is to keep moisture in your skin. And so really with my engineering hat on, I kept feeling like the right answer was somewhere in the middle, somewhere between this 100% natural and 100% synthetic moisture wicking, something that it truly brings together the best of both worlds. And so that's what we've created with Nollapelli. The surface of the fabric that's in direct contact with your skin has a little more of that synthetic ingredient. We chose nylon as the synthetic yarn that we use, which is very commonly found in athletic apparel, but was also invented as an alternative to silk. So it's very smooth, it's very cool, it's also very durable. And the underside of our fabric is the natural piece of it, which comes primarily from a yarn called tencel. Tencel comes from eucalyptus trees. We have a little bit of cotton woven in there as well. Just makes for super soft fabric that can hold more moisture than 100% cotton and dissipate it faster. It's also 2 times more breathable. Again, very easy to take care of. You can wash it on hot and bleach it and dry it on hot. And so with that fabric today, we make both pillowcases and the bedding, the sheets for the beds as well. You know, but then when COVID happened earlier this year, and it was, you know, we all learned about the importance of wearing masks to protect ourselves and to protect others. I started to learn more about fabrics that make for good masks, and really thought that our Nollapelli fabric would be the perfect kind of fabric for a face mask. Again, it's very gentle on your skin, really friendly because it doesn't hold on to moisture. So especially if you have to wear a mask for an extended period of time, it's going to be gentler on your skin. It's very breathable fabric, so it's not going to get hot. And in our mask in particular, we sewed in a filter to provide even more protection. So it's a very thin filter. It's called BFE 95. So not exactly N95, but still very high level of protection, more so than just a mask that would be made out of a fabric, so that we're really able to provide our customers with a mask that is going to protect their skin and also protect their health.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So a lot of people are currently dealing with maskne, with you know, needing to wear a mask all the time. Ling, what are the causes of maskne?
I think the mask niche, a real problem is like, you know, because we had to cover our face, you know, a lot of time. And then the moisture that we breathe out, and then they just like stay on the area. And any, you know, like if the humidity is very high, it's very wet weather, and actually that is not very good for the skin, especially that we have to cover, you know, our face a lot of time. So that's why when the breathing, it causes problem in the skin. It's not only the acne problem, you know, like breaking out and irritations is important too, and itchy, you know, they are itchy, they are irritated, you know, so, and then it becomes breakout. It's a very, very common problem for skincare. You know, that's the problem for the people that wearing the mask. And so that's why we're here try to benefit people. We're here to try to take care of the problem, you know, so, you know, so we should really match together and give them a system and program, you know, how to take care of it.
So Allison, so with the tencel, the nylon, and the 20% cotton, it would hold less moisture, right? When people wearing the mask. Basically, maskne can be caused by the cotton mask absorbing moisture. You know, when it absorbs moisture, the acne bacteria can proliferate and cause acne, irritation. So with your fabric, how is it? So it would absorb less moisture? Is that the case, or how does it work?
Absolutely, Patrick, absolutely. So the Nollapelli fabric in the form of pillowcases and bedding and also the mask is a more hygienic choice than 100% cotton, because exactly for that reason that you mentioned, because of how we manage moisture. Mm-hmm. So it's a more hygienic fabric for your skin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just also to comment on what Ling mentioned a minute ago, the irritation that comes from itchy. I found in circumstances where I have to wear a paper mask, that really irritates my skin as well. You know, also besides just a cotton mask, because that paper is rougher. And to have that against my skin for a while, and then the moisture underneath, it makes that rough surface really irritate my skin.
Yes, special for the people, they have skin problem to start with, if they have rosacea type of skin, or they're, the itchy, basically, it happened to everyone, but more happen on the people, they have drier skin. They don't have that much oil. The people have oily skin tends to break out. The people have drier skin, they tend to be called, itchy, because they are constantly rubbing the skin and irritating and cause those kind of redness or rash, sensitive, that's what they deal with the problem, when you're wearing masks. So I think that you get all the point already, how to be more, friendly to your skin with the fabric that you deal with, if we do the regular mask, the surgical mask, when I wear that, I get very itchy feeling, and I try keep to, because in my age anyway, our skin is a lot less oil, so it gets so itchy. But when I wear a cotton mask, I cannot breathe, like actually I cannot breathe at all, so that's why I don't wear cotton masks at all. So, and I try a mask, now I try for a few weeks already. I do have 2 of them. So I wash it every time after I wash, I wear them and then I wear another one. It's really helpful. It makes, a lot more comfortable. It's not as itchy anymore. And then it's not as wet, and then I can breathe better. Exactly, yeah.
Thank you, Ling. That's great feedback. We've gotten very similar feedback from customers as well, that it's a very comfortable mask, that they can breathe better, and they also feel well protected, that they're protecting their skin and they're protecting themselves as well.
Great. Yeah, that's the purpose anyway.
Right. I would love to hear, Ling, more about the products that you developed and how you developed these special products for Maske.
Anyway, to take care of the skin is our work and is our passions. So from 40-something years experience, facing skin problems or people request for help is all based on the acne problem, more sensitive acne. So we always have this program for people when they are complaining they are very sensitive or they are acne, this is the program that we give it to. It's not something new that we create, it's something that we already use it for the past 40-something years. Whatever a client, have problem, they come in to get facial, and then we see irritation in the skin, and then we see acne in the skin. That's what we have this program. We give them oxygen plasma potions, which can, bacteria cannot grow under oxygen. And then of course that product can help the skin oxygenation to the skin is very helpful after you cover up your mask for a while. So you want to make your skin alive again. You feel that your skin is like dirty, or you feel that uncomfortable. So that product is the oxygen plasma potion is the best-selling product. People actually cannot do without the product all the time, they tell me, because it protects them monthly breakout. We have so many celebrity, it saved their life because then they don't grow bacteria underneath from the oxygen. So, and then after you use that product to help the bacteria don't grow, and then they heal the irritation too. It's not only helping not break out, but heal the irritation too. If you have some burn, second degree burn or whatever, you put it on, it releases the painful right away, because we experience at home sometimes that we're cooking and then the oil, get to us, and then one time I remember, my husband, helped to pull some herb from the pot, and then she burned her finger and she had a big blister, so big, and then she tried everything, and then she showed it to Patrick one day, it's like, see Patrick, I have, a blister, and Patrick tell him, oxygen plasma potion, using it every day on your face, use it on your hand. right away. It's just like all the pain.
Wow.
And, you know, that's why it can heal all those, it's that formula, you know, Patrick can describe is, you know, come out from a burn victim anyway, you know, that formula. So, and then after we use that product, you know, irritations or acne, after we use our ginseng moisturizer mask on the top. And, you know, because the mask can help the dehydrations, you know, problem right away. And then the ginseng moisturizer mask can do a lot of healing in the skin. So, they can get back the water in the skin after you rub your from the mask. So then they recover right away. It recover right away. All the redness and or tendency break out, you know, they recover right away. So that's what we suggest to the client. I got a lot of email ask me, you know, what should we do? You know, like I'm breaking out and I'm irritated. So that's the program, you know, we suggest them to use, and it worked. You know, it's not work because it's mass leech. We know that it worked because we have 40 something years experience that, you know, take care of those problems, and it worked for them. We have, you know, it's not something new create, okay?
We've been
on all different skin types, I'm sure.
Right.
Exactly. So during the whole COVID-19 situation, we've been getting a lot of customers seeking solutions to their acne problems, and we felt that basically, you know, putting on the effective Ling products, it's the first step. But yet, if they're wearing masks that are irritating their face, not suitable for the skin, it would not be the full solution. So that's why we've collaborated with Allison, with Nollapelli, to create one solution for acne products, a mask, everything you need to heal the skin, protect the skin. So that's really the purpose of this collaboration, is really to deliver value to the customer.
So not only create the treatment part for them, and then we teach them, you know, we give them a day and nighttime regimens, you know, trust to that area that to help the skin, you know, to use data, how you're going to take care of your skin during this kind of periods. You know, we will, you know, give them a cleanser and hydrator and oxygen plasma potions, and then the oxygen glow for the moisturizer. Then they don't get lost, and, you know, okay, they do the treatment, you know, like they have irritation, they do treatment, then they do whatever they want, you know. The biggest, you know, like problems that I see that in the market, or the perceptions of wrong perception of the skincare, you know, the minute they see, you know, any breakout, they will using a lot of acid products, you know, like alcoholic, HA, you know, Renee and retinol, because that's what the education that you're using, you know, this kind of product to heal acne. And which are, you know, on my philosophy, I don't agree with that kind of irritating the skin or drying up the skin. You know, that's the first thing on my philosophy. That's why, you know, when I take care of skin, now I'm 71 years old now, you know, I try to make the skin last better. We can age so much better. Yes, we're all going to age. We are all going to, you know, like look older, but we can, you know, look 10 years younger if we take care well. Or, you know, we can look 10 years older. You know, I can look like 80 or I can look like 60. You know, it depends how we take care of the skin. And my really root of my philosophy is how to make your skin hydrated, you know, hydrate well. Don't let your skin lack of water, you know, and then I teach them. So that's why we make hydrator in our brand. We don't have a toner. A lot of people don't like to use toner because after they use the toner, they get so dry. They said, I don't want to use toner because it gets so, it's tight already, my skin after washing, plus the toner. That's why they skip that. And no matter how much moisturizer they use, they still feel dry, they still complain. They said, Ling, I buy $500 a bottle of cream, I still feel dry, you know, what should I do? I said, because your skin's lack of hydrator, you had to hydrate. So how to hydrate it? Moisturizer cannot hydrate? No, moisturizer can protect your skin on the surface, but inside your wood, you know, you need to give them water and make them alive, make them pump up the skin. So that's why even, you know, take care mass leach, you know, talking about taking mass leach, I would definitely using a hydration point to take care of the mass leach, you know, not using a drying point that, you know, drying your skin to take care of the mass leach, because I want to comfort the skin. I don't want to irritate the skin, because irritation can cause more problem. You know, maybe you will feel a little better because they get dry up, you know, oh, my pimple is like drying up over there. I feel a little better, they're healing. But for the long run, you know, it ages the skin a lot. That's why I don't want to see that happen. So after 1 year of my challenge on my retire, I said, I should get this message out to the world. You know, it's a real challenge for me in front of the camera. But I said that, you know, I should practice to give this knowledge to the world and benefit people, because
no, it's excellent. And you've certainly taught me that lack of hydration is the root of a lot of skin issues.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
That's really, it's very simple. I love it.
Yes, we used it that we help people not to have acne. Start with rehydrate your skin, you know, because then your oil gland make less oil production because they are not thirsty, they are not dry. The minute they feel that it's dry, what they do is like, come on, you know, their oil gland just working to try to pull the oil to compensate this uncomfortableness in the skin. But, you know, like, if you only give them moisturizer, you know, then they still don't receive the oil gland, you know, because they cannot get in. They still not receive any fluence. So they are not comfortable, they overwork. That's why we try hydration to balance the oil gland, calm down. You're going to work, of course we want them to work. If we don't want them to work, your skin will be extremely dry, you know, but we don't want them overwork to create that problem. Yes.
Right. Yeah, it's so simple. And really, when I talk about what we've created at Nollapelli, I also think it's very simple at its core to just rest your skin against a surface that doesn't pull moisture out or doesn't hold on to moisture and stick and pull. So really something that works with your skin. I think it's
exactly. That's the same philosophy. We want them to work, but we don't want them overwork. We don't want, you know, like then everything start problem. Your oil gland is not balancing, too dry or too oily. You know, exactly like the fabric, they absorb all the moisture from your skin, or, you know, like they get so sticky and tacky in your skin. You know, that's a lot of people don't like, you know, for that, you know, in skincare point. But in the fabric point, it's the same kind of philosophy in between, yeah.
Right. So we collaborated with Nollapelli, Ling and Nollapelli is really because exactly what the two ladies said. Basically, it's you know, infusing the hydration into the skin and keeping it there, keeping the hydration in the skin, and mainly then to create balance and comfort. So that's our philosophy for the last 45 years, is really balance and comfort and keeping the hydration in the skin. And the Nollapelli mask basically keeps the moisture in the skin and balances it and keeps the skin comfortable. That's why we partner together.
See, you know, like this philosophy work, we have our spa for, you know, like 45 years already in New York. So we use this philosophy to teach people how to stop the acne, And then, you know, Artika is one of the a real example on her. But we use the same method that to help people for anti-aging too, and it worked. People like, you know, like swear to it. You know, like now they don't break out anymore. Now they, you know, they don't get crow's feet every year. You know, so much anymore because it pump up the skin with the, you know, like the hydrator. So it's perfectly matched. I think it's a perfectly matched.
Yes, I love it. And I love your very holistic approach to skincare too. It's the daytime, it's the nighttime, and how all of the products work together in a very holistic but a simple way.
Right. So I always believe it's the completeness in the skin. The biggest problem that in everyone, they all concerned about, you know, like aging, you know, like, you know, even wearing masks, you know, like to protect them, you know, they all concerned that your pillow, that it will be, you know, anti-wrinkle, you know, wow, you know, let's try it, you know. So it's like, you know, it's very helpful to people. The philosophy works for them, and then they see the result on our side. They see the result right away. They're coming for one facial, and after a month, if they follow our program, you know, it works. They see, they coming back. Otherwise, we won't have the business for 45 years. And right. I educate them the complete way. You know, it's not like, okay, I love one. Oh, it's anti-aging product. It costs like, you know, like $300 a bottle. Let's go for it. So then what? You know, then what? You know, how you can combine, you know, your system, you know. So I saw a lot of confusion over there for people when they ask me problem, so much confusion, they, you know, and some of them even that they have a mood, and then today I feel my skin need more, so I use this too, and you know, next week I use that. They don't know what to turn, how to make it right to the skin. That's why I try to deliver this completeness, you know, skincare for the skin, not only teach them daytime regimen, nighttime regimen. I actually would teach them how to give themselves a facial, you know, every week to maintain the skin, and then a quick fix when you really have problem, what you should do to the skin. According with that, you know, like I think Artika is running a YouTube channel that, you know, I would teach people how to have a whole system, how to, you know, take care of the skin completely. It's important, you know, it's important. Yes.
Yeah, it's very exciting that you're teaching us how to do this ourselves at home, but I'm sure I'm not alone in just, I cannot wait until we can come back and get a facial in person. Cannot wait.
Right. So. Right, sure.
But in the meantime, thank you for teaching us how to do it ourselves at home.
You know, anyway, that's my passions of it. And then now with the technologies, with this kind of technology, I think, yes, you know, Patrick keeps saying that, please teach the world before you only can teach your team and teach your client. You're so limited, you know, like only to your client you teach and only to your team you teach. When I go travel all over the world, teach all those five-star hotel all over the world, you only can teach so limited, you know, people from your team. Now with this technologies, with this, you know, meeting, you reach the whole world, and then your message can be helpful for people. And people all want to look younger and healthier skin to build the confidence themselves.
Absolutely. Especially as we're now on Zoom all day and we see ourselves, we want to feel good about how we look.
Okay.
Right. I think we should further explore and discuss with Ling and Allison further collaboration on the pillowcases, the linen. Allison, why don't you discuss a little bit more, like what is the science behind, like when you're sleeping, how does the sheets affect the skin? Because the COVID-19 situation is really, people are home now. People are
cannot wait to open a set of the bed linen for myself. You know, I have the pillowcase, but I want to, you know, I want to order it. You know, I will ask Patrick, they helped me to order at least a set for me to try.
Mm-hmm.
I want to experience that.
Yes, well, thank you. So, so again, so the reason why I started Nollapelli was to not do damage to my skin while I slept, and to, allow whatever products I put on my skin to stay on my skin, to not be pulled into my pillowcase, and actually work overnight. And so, very much from a skincare angle. But then once we started making the full bedding and getting that onto people's beds and having them sleep on it, I was frankly amazed at all of the feedback that we were getting that talked so much more about sleep. Yes, the skincare, and yes, my hair, is more intact in the morning, but all of a sudden, all of this feedback around people who were actually sleeping better. And so that was interesting, and caused us to want to just explore that a little bit more. And, and again, it's very simple. It makes sense. If the environment where you're sleeping is cooler, is drier, you feel very comfortable, you feel taken care of, naturally you're going to sleep better. And so
listen, I think that's perfect for market for the hot fresh menopause. Like you sweat like crazy, and the body just heat up, you just sweat, unbelievable. Right. When the people facing the menopause and then, the hot fresh.
Right. And for that in particular, cotton bedding is just horrible, because cotton holds on to that moisture. So what an uncomfortable environment to wake up in if your sheets are so damp. So we've gotten into bedding, and much like you, we're also exploring, well, you're much farther ahead than we are, but, we're just starting to partner with high-end hotels and spas with our linens. So, in addition to the linens for the bed, we make the linens for the spa tables, also the face cradle cover, so that when you get a massage and you lay face down, that you don't get up and have crazy lines on your face, that you're not doing any damage to your skin during the massage, and that you can just have the most relaxing experience in the spa, and the most, comfortable sleep experience in the hotel.
Right. I think that's right client, and then they try it. They just carry and sell them to the client after the experience, after they stay there for 3 days, or after the spa treatment. They should, and then explain to them they should buy and bring it home. I think a lot of people will like that.
In connection with their Ling skincare products, they should take them all home so they can take the best care of their skin when they're not in the spa.
Right. Say, like I was thinking how to carry your linens in our spa too, to serve our client. Yes.
Yeah, at least the pillowcase, I think that would be of interest to your clients who come for facials. That again, they can just extend that treatment to the 1/3 of their day that they spend asleep.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And Allison, how do you take care of the linen?
So the pillowcases and the bedding, again, very simply, just like you would launder any white linen you might own, which is somewhat personal preference. If you wash your white linen on hot water, or if you wash it on regular water, so there's no concerns there. You can certainly wash it on hot. You can use bleach. You can dry it on hot. It will dry faster than cotton, at least 20% faster. So that saves time. That saves energy, that saves money. I throw the sheets in the wash in the dryer and then throw them right back on the bed. They wrinkle less than cotton. So really, very durable, very easy to take care of. The masks, because we have this thin adjustable nose wire at the top, and we did that so that you could get a secure fit to your face, right? So you can shape that to fit on the bridge of your nose. That just makes this a little bit more delicate. If you put this in the wash with the nose wire, it'll get all, bent out of shape. And so, best is to hand wash these. I have also.
I do hand wash it, every time after I wash it. I mean, you know, is so much, it lasts so much better, and then the shape won't run out of the shape because when you put it in the washing machine, you know.
Yep. Yep. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Really, best case is to hand wash, air dry. I've had many people tell me, even, you know, while traveling, they'll hand wash it in the hotel sink. They'll hang it up to dry. By the morning, it'll be dry, and they'll be on their way the next day with a clean mask.
Exactly. Yes, definitely. I think hand wash is very better. You know, it's so much more better.
Right, because you can imagine it from a skincare perspective too. You wouldn't want to put a dirty surface against your face for any length of time.
Yes. Yeah. Any last points? Any? I think we have a good chat, a lot of good content right now, and we should explore the linen and pillowcases as well.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sorry for not being better prepared. I should have with me at my desk our special pillowcase packaging. Patrick, have you and I talked about that, or?
I don't recall. I don't think so.
We created a new packaging for our pillowcases called BYOB, Bring Your Own Bedding. So to encourage people to travel, when you travel, to take your pillowcase with you, because it's a more hygienic surface, and our fabric in particular is going to help you take care of your skin and hair while you sleep. So BYOB, Bring Your Own Bedding. For our pillowcases, it's a little pouch. It would be perfect for retail if you go for online retail or for you know, in-person retail.
Okay, Allison, I'll discuss with you separately on exploring working with that as well. Thank you.
Yeah,
Patrick,
thank you.
I want one set of bedding ordered for me. I want as a gift from you.
Does he? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, Patrick. You give me the address and the size of the bed, if whether it's a queen or a king or.
Okay. And you have, how many different sizes do you have? King, queen?
We have full size, queen, king, California king, and split king.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, Ling will try that, and
mine is a queen size. No, mine is a full size. The full size bed.
Okay, absolutely, Patrick.
Patrick will order one for me, and then he would take care.
Okay. So thank you, Allison. So I think it's good talk we had today.
Yes. Ling, it's so wonderful to meet you.
Me too.
Thank you so much for your interest in working together. I could not be more excited. Really, you are a legend and an expert, and I could not be more excited.
Oh, thank you.
To learn from you and to partner with you. So really, so excited.
Thank you. You know, I think you did such a wonderful thing to help people, you know, to benefit people. It's wonderful too, you know, like let's work together.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes.